Hello, friends. Welcome to another session of Path to Abundance live show. Today, we have a special guest, a guest who is on a path to transform the lives of all the people through the work of astrology. Right? हमें बहुत ज़्यादा डर रहता है, बहुत ज़्यादा fear रहता है. We always remain scared. We sometimes feel that what will happen because of the stars, alignment, and everything. But today, we have a guest who is on a path of transforming the lives from fear to faith, where Vedic wisdom meets modern mindset. She helps facilitate individuals to achieve inner peace, purpose, spiritual alignment with the Vedic way of life. She's doing awesome work. She's teaching astrology to a group of students so that they can teach others, they can consult others in a normal environment, not in a fearful environment. So, today, let's welcome our special guest, Rama Vishwanta, on this podcast. Hello, ma'am.
Namaskar, Raviji.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Uh,
Welcome, and I am honored that you had accepted today to be on the podcast, and it's a great pleasure. And So, how do we start? Should we start with the grounding or should we start straight away with the questions?
okay, so I think first of all, I want to offer my gratitude. Aho bhagya hamare. Uh, like you had the privilege of inviting me. I am grateful that you invited me, and the way you introduced me, it's really humbling. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
I think we are at 6:03. Should we wait for another minute and or two and then do the grounding and then we'll start off with the way you want to conduct the podcast. Okay. I'll
Sure,
just
ma'am.
do grounding at 6:05. Okay.
No worries. So before that, we can have our first question for the day, which is
Go on.
tell me about yourself, how the journey started.
Okay. Then I will start. I'll first do the grounding because without
Sure,
Naman, I cannot start off. So I'll
sure,
do
sure.
that. Okay.
Yeah, yes,
I mean, people can also follow along.
yeah,
Please take a deep breath,
yeah.
listen to my voice. Take slow and steady breathing. Focus on your breathing and focus on the area where you put your tika. It is not a coincidence that we are all here today. In fact, this session was supposed to be conducted earlier, but it uh, got moved for other good reasons. And today, being the Pushya Masa Pushyami Nakshatra, as per the Telugu calendar, it's an auspicious moment wherein the whole stars have aligned on a Sunday, and the session is invited to all by a person named Ravi himself. It is not a coincidence. It is all in alignment and part of the bigger plan. I'm grateful to everybody who are able to join this session. With that said, Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Gratitude to my teachers. Sri Matre Namaha. The Mother Divine. Ganapati Vandana. The one who removes obstacles. Ishta Devata Aradhana. All of us can pay gratitude to our Ishta Devata, whoever it is. Kuladevata, whoever the ancestral gods or the village gods who have been guiding us in generations and generations. Greetings and gratitude to them. Greetings to our ancestors because of whom we are here. Shakti Vandana to the energy itself and to the one who rules time, Mahakal, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Shambho Shankara. We can start off. Raviji.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this lovely grounding exercise. And I was feeling the vibrations, and I'm blessed that we starting this podcast on such a positive and pious note. So now my first question to you:
How did
how
I come to? Yeah. So,
did you think to
yeah,
choose this stream?
okay. I will give you the first headline of the answer. I did not choose astrology. Astrology chose me.
Wow.
Okay. So I'll tell you. I am from Hyderabad, a Telugu,
Hmm.
and from a very orthodox family, but I was a rebel from childhood because otherwise I was supposed to be married at the age of 15 in my 10th class.
Oh,
My first
wow.
match came then. It was normal in those days.
Hmm.
Like I am a 70s born kid, and it was
Hmm.
normal for a girl to not finish her school but get married in her teens in my
Okay.
Telugu Orthodox Brahmin community. So
Hmm.
I said, no, I can't do this somehow. It could be the influence of the traumatic experiences that were happening around me, not with me, but around me,
Hmm.
or my understanding of, I want to be independent or I want to be
Hmm.
financially independent. I cannot
Hmm.
ask anyone money. So these things kept me moving. And one thing I chose, if I have to make easy money, maths is easy. I used to love maths. Maths is my
Wow.
favorite even today. So I was like, acha. At the time, this 90s, end of 90s, the computers were on the boom. So I was like, do math, get into computers, make more good money. That was the formula.
Absolutely.
And I was in ninth or 10th class then. Then I told my mom, I want to do this. She's like, not a bad idea. And she
Hmm.
wanted me to get into a job because she herself, I mean, we were financially struggling because just one person earning three kids, mom at home. So it was
Hmm.
like a good idea for her. And she
Hmm.
supported me. And with a
Hmm.
little bit of discussion with father, very,
Hmm.
the chup chup ke, mom telling, behind the curtain, we hearing if dad is okay or not. Finally, he was okay. And he said,
Hmm.
okay, acha, graduation tak theek hai. So I bought myself 5 years. And
Wow.
then I started writing what I want to do in my life. Then
Hmm.
I created a blueprint. I had no idea what I want, what I would be doing, or what I would be getting into, but I had to make a blueprint. So I first created two principles of my life
Okay.
on which my whole life principles I thought. I wrote them
Hmm.
down. And then I said, okay, studies wise, this is where I want to be. Want to
Hmm.
get good job and fast money. And
Hmm.
in that little brain of mine with my, reading newspapers and all, computers, IT industry was good. So,
Hmm.
and with God's grace, Shiva's grace, I had
Hmm.
no breakage in my education, did
Wow.
my graduation, did my
Hmm.
master's in
Hmm.
campus, Usmania
Hmm.
campus, and then got a even IT placement job, campus
Hmm.
placement job. It was all rosy, good. Until then, figured out well. Now from there, my parents started having a struggle
Okay.
to find a match for me because in my community, boys who were educated were either gone to US
Yes.
or would not want a PG wife, postgraduate
Okay.
wife. Or they were
Okay.
like, इतने पढ़ी लिखी को कैसे संभालेंगे types में. So it was
Yes.
still an old age generation. So it was fine. I used to laugh at people's thinking,
Right.
but then I used to like, get, for me, it was good because I was making good money. I was
Hmm.
supporting my parents. I was supporting my brothers who had by then gone to US for studies until they could finish. And they had to struggle for 9 years after my post graduation. इतने में
Okay.
I even did my MBA distance
Okay.
में, completed. So
Okay.
double PG, it was very hard for me to get a group.
Hmm.
Now, in this scenario, I
Hmm.
came across this astrologer
Hmm.
who would say, you know, who would interrogate me over the phone. And I used to fight with her that you are filling my mom's ears with something, something. No, you can't do that. I don't believe in astrology. I don't want to believe. I will create my own life. I will create my own destiny.
Yes.
Then, then she tried a lot of ways to get information out of me. She was asking only one question: do you want to get married or not? Tell me that first. I wouldn't answer that question. Then
Acha. Okay.
finally, she said one thing to me: uh, give me 1 hour. I'll tell you something that you will be very surprised. Then I said, no, I can't give you. I'm a busy person. IT
Right.
people, 16 घंटे तो ऑफिस में बिताना पड़ता है. मजा आता था
Yes.
मुझे. Young and happening Hyderabad then. So
Yes.
was there. And then what happened? I gave her 30 minutes, and I was good in managing time and meetings and all. So I said, I'll give you
Right.
30 minutes. So
Hmm.
I sat, and within 10 minutes, she had me curious. She had never met me. She never interacted with me in my life, but she told me things that no one knows.
Okay.
Only I know, or my mom knows parts of it, not entirely.
Hmm.
And then she also told me how I look, what I
Hmm.
like to eat also. I said, how
Hmm.
can you tell all this? My mom
Hmm.
definitely would not, इतना तो time आपके पास नहीं होगा. How would you know?
Hmm.
She said, I can tell from your chart. I
Hmm.
am like, oh, okay. My first antenna got a little active there. I'm
Hmm.
like, okay. But then I still can't believe in astrology, this is not. And then she said something. The day you believe in astrology, you will be very grateful. Okay,
Wow.
that's what she said, and she left it off there. And then, since I was a little curious, I also gave away the answer that I don't believe in marriage. मेरे को ना मैरिज से डर लगता है. मुझे
Hmm.
लगता है कि जिंदगी बर्बाद हो जाती है, शादी बर्बादी होती है, मैं नहीं करना चाहती.
Hmm.
Then she said, no, it's not like that. I want you to think about it. It's not
Hmm.
always bad. There are good
Hmm.
and bad aspects to it. Why don't you,
Hmm.
do your own research? Like you did your research for your engineering or masters and whatever. I said,
Right.
okay. And then she told my mother what she had to tell after my conversation. Scene khatam udhar. I got married, and before marriage only, she put the muhurat. I was like, हाँ. Abhi we only need one दूल्हा, okay? Muhurat bhi lag
Hmm.
gaya. Everything is done. How can you put a muhurat without the दूल्हा? I asked. She said,
Hmm.
I can see it in your chart. Now that you are willing to, I mean, I shifted from, I don't want to get married to, okay, let's explore the option. Then I got married to my best friend's colleague.
Oh.
It was a very what do you call fast forward marriage. I knew he existed somewhere, did not
Hmm.
interact with him, but we got married. And one of the good things is he in my life, my husband, he's a very supportive, very sweet person. And until then, okay, still don't have any inclination towards astrology. From then started struggle. Now शादी
Hmm.
किया तो immediately दिमाग में क्या? I was already 30, so I wanted kids. So
Hmm.
kids, and then my health, already I had health issues before. Those
Hmm.
were like, acha theek hai, teenage hai, wo hai, ye, we could cover it up. But then the health problems got worse and worse and worse later.
Oh.
And at some point, I said, you know what? This all seems very, very difficult. And it is not a conventional problem also. Doctors are also giving me weird medicines, but
Hmm.
not able to find out what it is. it's a classic example of अच्छा आप ये डॉक्टर के पास जाओ नहीं वो डॉक्टर के पास जाओ नहीं वो
Yes,
डॉक्टर के पास जाओ.
yes.
Yeah, it's like
And we
going around.
forget, कि वो कुछ कॉस्मिक अलाइनमेंट, स्पिरिचुअल अलाइनमेंट है, उसकी वजह से कुछ ये अलग हो रहा है.
Then in 2014, I was terribly ill. I was in office. I collapsed, and I was in a pool of blood. The blood is also uterine blood. So I was bleeding heavily, profusely in my office. I collapsed. I was
Oh,
taken to um, Apollo, Apollo
okay.
in Hyderabad. And then in the emergency room, I was looking at the lights, and I said,
Hmm.
if I wake up tonight, Shiva, and all the while I am Shiva's fan, okay?
Hmm.
And Shiva, if I wake up, I will only live for myself. No more kids, no more this drama. I don't want any drama. I'll just live for myself and my soul. Anyway, my husband also is not very keen. I don't want to trouble anybody anymore. And then I passed out. I don't know how many days have passed, but then when I regained a complete consciousness, I saw lights again. But before that light, if you know what a silhouette means, I saw silhouette of Shiva.
Yes,
I
I
was
know.
like, this life, Shiva, is now with you. I
Hmm.
don't care who thinks what. And then I
Hmm.
stopped thinking of kids. I was trying to find my own peace, my own health, like self exploration.
Hmm.
Now I had to find out why my health is bad.
Hmm.
So I started reading physiology, and from 2015 to 2019, my health was getting better, deteriorating. But then in 2019, I had my brain stroke.
Oh.
And I was told by doctors, Rama, we don't know why the stroke is here
Hmm.
because uh, there is no pathological proof for your
Hmm.
stroke, but you have a stroke. And I was debilitated on my right side, 80%. So they said, Rama, you may not be able to walk properly, talk properly, and I used to have blackouts. So
Oh.
they told your memory is also going to be, you shouldn't expect a lot from yourself.
Hmm.
Go easy on yourself, don't go harsh. Because I was like, मुझे काम करना तो करना ही है.
Hmm.
वो टाइप में थी मैं, like, very aggressive, ambitious person. And I used to love it. It's not like I when I'm at work, खत्म ना हो तो मैं सोती नहीं थी, वैसे टाइप की थी मैं. So then I was like shocked. First of all, I didn't believe the doctors. I was like, तुम लोगों को ना पैसे बनाने तो किसी और के पास आओ, मेरे पास मत आओ. And I couldn't talk, so I was typing with one hand on mobile and scolding them. That was my state. But then, slowly it dawned on me. And then I said, okay, physiologically, there is no proof. Then what is it? I started reading psychology. That also was, not very much, not answered few questions, but not all questions. Now tell me
Hmm.
one question that pondered me was people started behaving weirdly. If I ask you, do you think people are bad?
No.
No, everybody is good and everybody's intentions are good only. But then how it translates to other person becomes bad. Like, some person doesn't want
People
to
are
hurt
not
you.
bad, but their circumstances are bad.
Yes. So whatever happens to me, I get I'm feeling bad. So is it their problem? No. Is it my problem? I don't know. So this question lingered. So I
Hmm.
wanted to study personalities. So psychology may I kept studying. Thanks to COVID, I think I'm one of the few members who will say thanks to COVID. Because after my stroke, I could not go to office. And the
Hmm.
day they said you have to come to office, मैंने पूरा लॉकडाउन ही करा दिया.
Hmm.
आई कीप टेलिंग माई शिवा, क्योंकि शिवा तू नहीं करा है ना, मैं नहीं ऑफिस
Hmm.
जा सकती थी, पूरा दुनिया को घर में बिठा दिया. So that's what I
Yes.
see in a funny way because that helped me a lot. And from
Hmm.
there I decided what IT job I'm doing is not going to help me spiritually. It is
Right.
giving me good money, but what do I do with so much money anyway?
Hmm.
Money aayega. For now, I will take a break. So I took 2 years, completed all my financial commitments, saved some corpus for supporting myself for 3, 4 years at least. And then
Hmm.
I quit my job, full-time job in 2022.
Okay.
I had no plan. I said, in fact, I have the post also. स्टार गेजिंग लिखा था मैं तारे देखूंगी. क्या करेगी
Hmm.
रमा? मैं नदी किनारे तारे देखूंगी. That's what I thought.
Okay.
From there, my questions kept going and going, and then I chanced upon an
Hmm.
astrology thought in a conversation with a learned person. Then I said, why don't I explore astrology? Then I went to Indian Council of Astrological Sciences. I enrolled in their curriculum, finished their 2 years of course.
Hmm.
In between somewhere, I was not very sure if my family will be okay with me studying. So I didn't tell anybody. Finally, when I
Okay.
was ready, I told my mother. She broke down in a happy tears. You know why? Because the astrologer who spoke to me 20 years ago,
Hmm.
she told that this girl will be interested in astrology and she will choose astrology
Wow.
because astrology wants her to come to astrology. That is
Oh.
also a remedy for my chart.
Oh.
So
Awesome.
my mom didn't tell me because if she would have told me, I would never have believed her, obviously, because of me, I
Hmm.
was a different person then. So finally, what happened was it all got aligned, and I treat astrology as a pure science.
Hmm.
People bring in a lot of religion sometimes. I
Right.
don't bring in because science is science for me, and it is a science based on pure mathematics for me.
Yes.
Pure mathematics. So I deal with that, and I have now for the past 3 years study and practicing, and now
Hmm.
teaching for the past 9 months. Here I
Hmm.
am already. I don't entirely do predictions, but I guide. I say I guide because
Hmm.
I don't believe entirely on predictions because predictions are also probabilistic. Because
Yes.
if the willpower is strong,
Yes.
anyone can do anything. But
Yes.
then we have to raise our vibrations to that level.
Absolutely. So I always give this example that we have 92.7 Big FM and 93.5 Red FM also available in the universe. At just a decimal place, 7 decimal places difference. Both channels, there are 5,000 channels are beaming into the universe. We as a transmitter has to attune to that channel. So same way, abundance is also there and scarcity is also there in the
Yes.
universe.
And you know what we operate from? I'll tell you. This abundance and scarcity, you remind me a very good word. This abundance and scarcity was deep rooted in Vedic culture as Purna Akruti.
Hmm.
Apurna Akruti. If I complain on whatever I have, I will always be complaining. If I have gratitude to whatever I have, that is Purnakriti. It will
Yes.
always become abundant.
Hmm.
The resources that I have at birth do not define me. That is only a level zero. From
Yeah.
there to what level I want, easy विषय में in our astro community we have a very good analysis of two charts. एक
Hmm.
चाय वाला पीएम बन सकता है, पीएम का बेटा अभी तक पीएम नहीं बन सकता.
सोचिए सोचो और
That's it.
और डिस्पाइट हैविंग ऑल द थिंग्स प्लेट पे सजा कर देने के बावजूद इज नॉट एबल टू बिकम
Yeah.
जस्ट इमेजिन.
So resources, how I make use of the resources, how I vibrate, how I intend, what is my
Yes.
intention, that
Yes.
all that matters. And
Absolutely.
how I completely present myself, what is the objective of it.
Hmm.
That is what defines every single chart.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
So
that is my
my
journey.
thank you for enlightening us for such a great journey. So my next question will be how you are transforming the lives of people from fear to faith.
Okay,
Why this
good
tagline?
question. Yeah. So um, I have personally seen many people scared of these planets.
Yes.
अरे यार ये
At one
शनि
point of
अरे
time, I was also like this only.
या अरे यार जी शनि जी राहु केतु oh my god these are like and then these astrologers see astrology is a divine subject but it is
Yes,
also very pure science subject. However,
yes.
it is easy to manipulate also. There are good astrologers who can
Hmm.
read the face, read the hand, read the body movements and say which planet is doing what to a person. When there are
Hmm.
such good astrologers, there are also astrologers चार्ट दे के अच्छा इनके
Hmm.
पास पैसा है बहुत इंटरनेशनली पैसा तो डाल रहा है तो अभी क्या
Hmm.
करें थोड़ा रेमेडी डालते हैं ओ हाँ आपको ना यू हैव टू डू हवन 7 लाख
Hmm.
होंगे
Hmm.
6 लाख होंगे and
Hmm.
then अरे no why do we want to do such a हवन I don't understand नहीं नहीं आपका ना ये देखो ये राहु केतु है ये शनि है आपका ना जनरेशनल श्राप है वो है ये
Hmm.
है आपके इसीलिए आपका ये लड़की का ब्याह नहीं हो रहा है या फिर ये
Hmm.
लड़का जिसको जॉब नहीं मिल रहा है जॉब नहीं मिल रहा है शादी नहीं हो रहा है इट इज ऑल्सो बिकॉज of the girl and boys willpower. They don't want
Yeah.
to, or they are not vibrating. But then it can be
Yes.
interpreted in this way also. So this kind of things also happened a lot of places.
Yes.
So I was like, excuse me, the objective of astro chart is only one thing,
Hmm.
harmony.
Hmm.
The astro birth chart is the resource. What I am today is depending on my dasha and transit. Now, if
Yes.
these are the things, and when there are 27 stars with four quarters each, and then there are 12 rashis or signs with 9 planets, and the timeline, and the people of 8 billion, how can anyone can say it is bad? And then comes, in the understanding of this, the willpower and the karma theory.
Yes.
I was like, dude, यहाँ पे ना, I'm still a software person in regular life, so I will use these jargons, dude, बोल देती हूँ, astrologer who says dude. Okay, pardon me for that, people. Okay, yeah, maybe I am. This is what I am. So I'm like, dude, डरने का नहीं है. No need to be fearful. If the objective of this divine subject is harmony, how can any planet trouble? Then I started looking at it. So if I want to help something, or if I
Hmm.
want to question something, how can planets be fearful? If I have to question something, I have to first understand them, right? Like
Yes.
Carl Jung said, you cannot be outside the subject and question it. You have to
Right.
understand it, know it, and then question it. So when I started studying, I thought, अरे शनि देव तो बहुत कूल है. He is the principal of the school for everybody. And
Hmm.
राहु केतु के तो एक ही जॉब है. Whatever
Hmm.
you give Rahu, he amplifies. Whatever you Ketu, whatever we give to Ketu, he says, I don't want it. Now,
Hmm.
in this uh, programmable code, how do
Hmm.
I position myself? And then when
Yes.
I positioned myself, I saw it very simplified. Okay, अच्छा इसका ये मैसेज है, इसका ये मैसेज है, इसका ये मैसेज है. Very good. Now, can I use the same code and apply it in everyone else's chart? I started looking at different charts. Yes, I was able to decode.
Hmm.
And then I was like, how about doing, instead of doing it in this way, how about doing it this way?
Yes.
Okay.
To align the ancient spiritual science in a modern way.
Modern way. So I was like, can you make किसी का Mercury, किसी का Jupiter, किसी का Venus,
Hmm.
you know, things like this. I started looking at it and I'm like, some people get very sad. आपका ना शनि भारी है. When
Hmm.
Shani is Bhari, he is waiting. Why he is Bhari? Because he is waiting with results in his hand to be given to the native so that
Hmm.
they can get benefited. However, there is a condition. Conditions तो होंगे ही कोड में.
Hmm.
तो कंडीशन क्या है? लर्न योर लेसन अपॉन, क्योंकि हाउ वी लर्न लाइफ लेसन, पहले एग्जाम मिलता है उसके बाद थियरी मिलती है. तो लाइफ एग्जाम्स देना पड़ता है पास होते ही लेसन मिल जाएगा एंड शनि देव का रिजल्ट्स भी आ जाएंगे. आई मीन वॉट एवर
Hmm.
ही इज सिटिंग विथ, he is sitting bhari because he is waiting to give people. He is one of the kindest of all, but the strictest, like the school principal.
Hmm.
So if I talk about each planet like that, I know, I think I'll take away 8 hours or 10 hours. मेरा lecture चालू हो जाएगा. But then this is how we can simplify and decode and make our lives easier.
Yeah.
One more thing also started happening. एक astrologer के पास, we in astrology also we take a second opinion. Like we go for doctors and lawyers. We also take in astrology.
Hmm.
Now, ये वाले बंदे ने, एस्ट्रोलॉजी बंदे ने बोला, आप जाके शनिदेव को ये चढ़ाओ, ऑयल चढ़ाओ, तिल का तेल
Hmm.
चढ़ाओ. Someone else said, go to Shivji and put coconut water. Now,
Hmm.
the native is confused. अरे भाई, उसने ये कहा, इसने ये कहा, वो क्या रहा है? I'm
Hmm.
confused.
Hmm.
Then it is like, don't be confused, because the faith that I have
Hmm.
can be as simple, and that doesn't have to change with my planets,
Yes.
because my planets are not going against me. My planets are working for me. I have to lead them. They are always working for me. I have to lead them.
Yeah.
So, what is my faith? My faith is my Ishta Devata. For me, it is
Yes.
Shiva.
Yeah.
Ishta Devata is Shiva.
Yes.
Second is our Kula Devata. Third
Yes.
is our ancestors. That's all.
Yeah.
If we can take care of these, life is simple.
Very good.
So, like these, I started looking at small patterns. See, of course, some charts will be there which are very complicated. Those are dealt in a special way or deep research way. That is definitely there. But most of all, out of 8 billion people on earth, many
Hmm.
charts are simple. Lives are simple. Simple people, simple lives.
Hmm.
Because हर चाय वाले को पीएम नहीं बनना होता
Hmm.
है कि नहीं. हर चाय
Yes.
वाले को पीएम नहीं बनना. कोई चाय वाला सिर्फ सीईओ बनता है किसी कंपनी का. दिस इज गुड. दैट इज द हाईएस्ट ही कैन थिंक ऑफ. ही कैन वाइब्रेट इट, विच इज कूल. ही इज मिंटिंग क्रोर्स, विच इज गुड. एक पकोड़े वाला ने इन हैदराबाद ही मेड गुड फॉर्ट्यून. अपने मुंबई में वड़ा पाव वाला, ही मेड गुड फॉर्ट्यून. Everybody can make good fortune in whatever
Yes.
he chooses. So
Yes.
I was trying to simplify the code in this way so that I don't want anyone to, be fearful of planets,
Hmm.
fearful of anything at all. Because if my intentions are that, why should I be fearful? Of what?
Hmm.
That's it. That is where I started working first on myself, my own charts, then, started picking charts, and now it is my mission.
Okay.
And by God's grace, I am able to help few. Like recently, I was able to see someone with suicidal tendencies. उनका दशा बहुत भारी था, like very tough time. Not भारी, not just भारी, it was very tough time that was going through.
Hmm.
The transitions also were very very challenging for him. I
Hmm.
said, let us do one thing. आप मुझे कुछ मत बोलना. Just every day at this time, every day a kind of a, what we call in IT industry, check in. I said, let's check in every day.
Hmm.
6:06
Hmm.
p.m. Every day you have to call me and tell how your day was. Simple. If you are busy, message is also okay. And now he's out of the phase. I told him that his face was bad. Then he told
Hmm.
me, yes, I had suicidal thoughts, and few days I
Hmm.
thought I'll just give up on myself. I said, glad. I was able to see that, but I didn't talk to him. So I also blended therapy in astrology and guided the person. So this is what I'm doing. And it is by Shiva's grace I'm able to help. I'm
Great.
instrumental in helping others, rather.
Wonderful. So my next question would be, ma'am, what is your next phase? What is your mission, vision, goal, focus? What you want? What is your 3 year, 5 year vision for the this whole humanity? Like how you want to spread the message from fear to faith through astrology?
Okay. So I think, the generations or the people
Hmm.
are willing to learn, willing to know things on their
Hmm.
own and experiment. So, through my teaching, I want to teach people that they don't have to be worried or scared about astrology. They don't even
Okay.
have to go and look their astro charts daily. Astro
Hmm.
talk hai. And first of all, many people don't know the difference between the Western astrology, zodiac signs, and Vedic astrology. Western astrology is a miniature part of Vedic astrology. We have a
Hmm.
much more advanced thing. So the other day I posted something about Virgo in September. Then someone messaged me saying, Rita, how is it Virgo? We are already at Libra. I said, I'm
Hmm.
talking about Vedic astrology. It's
Hmm.
not. So that difference also people don't know. In
Oh.
Western, we look at sun. In Vedic, we start looking at moon, ascendant, and sun. All three we look very
Okay.
essentially. Okay. So
Okay.
things like this, if we can give that tiny information to people, give
Hmm.
them some awareness. They don't have to become an astrologer themselves, but they knowing these, um, you know, uh, everyday information that can be ignored, that they are already making themselves overload with. If they
Hmm.
know the information that is unique for them, they don't have to bother about the everyday astro talk. अच्छा ये हुआ, अच्छा Saturn
Hmm.
is in transit, अच्छा Saturn is in retro. ये सब
Hmm.
उनको नहीं, I mean, they don't have to worry about this, because if
Hmm.
worry creeps in, fear makes space for it. So
Yes.
this is what I want to do. I want to teach the basics of astrology and
Hmm.
also help people to come to Vedic way of life, wherein
Hmm.
astrology is also a daily, awareness part. Acha, आज तिथि क्या है? अच्छा, आज नक्षत्र क्या है? I see. Where is sun today? What is sun sign? What is moon sign?
Hmm.
These things will help.
Okay.
This is my mission. So one part of it is to bring awareness about Vedic astrology in people, to bring them all to Vedic way of life.
Okay.
Yeah. And that too, I should tell you, in the last 3 months, I even guided a Christian family. In fact, I predicted their son would get married to a girl 2 years ago, and that happened
Okay.
on December 22nd in
Wow.
a very good wedding. Yeah, it
Very
was a
good.
very well executed wedding, and they are now back at their homes.
Awesome. Awesome.
So I am able to bring in the concepts and apply to people, that too without entirely talking about a religion as in Hindu gods,
Hmm.
because planets can be planets, even Western also. So I gave the framework in such a way that they were
Hmm.
able to identify it
Hmm.
without getting, अच्छा तुम लोग ना ये भगवान भगवान मत करना. I'm like, we respect your God. I want you to respect my knowledge. Okay, first start trusting us. So I was able to create that trust. And a Christian family got on board with me, and they were helped. They were guided. I know I am seeking my faith from my Shiva. They got their faith from their own place. So I say your faith will support you, but then my knowledge is being instrument. And that worked out. So now they look at secularism and the whole Vedic wisdom in a different light. This is what I want to do. So within our people, I want to teach people Vedic astrology and bring them to Vedic way of life. And within other communities, I want to bring the Vedic wisdom awareness, so that they know this ancient wisdom is there with a purpose, that too without expecting anything out of them.
Hmm.
So these are the things that I have in my plate right now, that are driving me and wake me up every day with a smile
Hmm.
and gratitude.
Okay. Great. Wonderful. So, thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for such a great, wonderful, enlightenment session. It's been, I'm just feeling awe that wow, what a wonderful human being is creating such a great impression. I will not say impression, I would say great work culture in the field of this ancient science called astrology. Because हमारे पास अभी भी जो इंफॉर्मेशन एंड एक्सपीरियंस रहा है वो आपको ये नहीं करना, आपको वो नहीं करना, आपको ये करना, आपको ये, यू आर नॉट साउंडिंग लाइक दैट. You are just telling the thing as it is, right? So towards the end, what is the top 3 tips you want to give anyone watching this podcast, anyone watching this live telecast? What the top 3 tips you would want to give towards the end of the show?
Um, okay, tips.
Tips
Um,
or
in
anything which will help them to understand astrology in a better manner, or they can take charge of their life in a better manner.
okay, so okay, 3 tips, but then I think I will give one very strong message, okay,
Yes.
which is helping me daily. Okay,
Hmm.
so there is this set of shlokas which is called Lalita Sahasranamam.
Hmm.
Okay, in that shloka number 130 speaks about something which is also spoken about in Gita. All
Hmm.
of our scriptures tell one thing very predominantly,
Hmm.
that is about Ichha Shakti,
Yes.
willpower, the desire that we have. It is keep that alive, learn what you have to learn to get that Ichha Shakti,
Hmm.
and then take the action.
Hmm.
This is there. I mean, Sri Matre Namaha, I want to recite the shloka. इच्छा शक्ति ज्ञान शक्ति क्रिया शक्ति स्वरूपिणी सर्वाधारा सुप्रतिष्ठा सदसद्रूप धारिणी. Shri Matre Namaha. This shloka itself means Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. She is embodiment of all three. Now, here we are saying, um, I did tell Dr. Menon, I did tell the shloka. Do you want me to repeat again, Dr. Menon?
No worries, ma'am. We can share the link later.
Okay,
No issue.
yeah. So, and this is the essence. I mean, there we are saying we are praising Ma Shakti or Ma Durga, Ma energy. But then, what is it translating into our real lives today? That
Hmm.
means if I have Ichha, then I will run to get the Jnanam that I need, knowledge I need to get it. And then I will, when I take the action, I'm unstoppable. So if everybody can become that energy batteries,
Hmm.
imagine the world vibrating at a different level. So
Yes.
I see, I wear a lot of jewelry. I wear because I love jewelry, not because
Hmm.
I'm an astrologer. I
Hmm.
don't really suggest on, beads or, gemstones or anything. I don't give difficult remedies also,
Hmm.
or costly remedies like, aap jao ye havan karao wo. I give those which take a lot of time and dedication. Everybody at 7 a.m., can you do your Ishta Devata Aradhana for 5 minutes? It is easy to say, easy to tell the person. The person will also, but then they'll get tired because we are all humans. If I do anything for 5 days, 6 day तो मुझे ब्रेक लेना ही लेना पड़ता है. इसीलिए
Yes.
5 दिन ही 5 days work only we do. So I do that, I become a gem. I
Hmm.
attract what I want. If I do that japam every day, if I take one small mantra, if it is Om Namah Shivaya also, or Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva, that also is enough.
Hmm.
So, first of all, take your Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti. First tip, take your Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, and Kriya Shakti and take the action. Second, make yourself that energy battery, recharge
Hmm.
it with spirituality, no matter what spirituality it is. Even
Hmm.
if the spirituality is, my mom believes in God, I don't know, want to know if God is there or not. My mom believes, I believe in her faith. That also is my spirituality. That also is supported in Vedic philosophy.
Hmm.
Someone can say, I don't believe in any God. I don't believe in any religion. I don't even believe in spirituality. I believe in only one thing: do my work, do good, go to bed every single day.
Very good.
Wake up, do my good, do my work, do my good, go to bed. If these four are the
Right.
things, you know what is called
Hmm.
spiritual person according to Vedic, even though he doesn't believe in it, because he's called Karma Yogi.
Hmm.
That itself makes him a very high vibrating person. Such people become very strong CEOs,
Hmm.
very strong entrepreneurs.
Yes.
God, I mean, spirituality is thus given in different flavors in Vedic wisdom. Vedic
Hmm.
philosophy is much more beautiful than, the karma theory. We
Hmm.
talk about karma in bits and pieces. अरे यार मेरे कर्म फूटे. That is not karma.
Hmm.
कर्म कभी नहीं फूटता because karma is action only. What is driving it comes from a big theory which is completely entirely missing. I want to fill this gap. I want people to seek this knowledge because what you seek is also seeking you.
Yes.
So these are the three things I want people to follow. Like, get your action with your Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti. Second, make yourself the energy body so that you don't need any big gems or remedies in life. You have your spirituality in place. And third thing, always, always get your faith right. Simple.
Thank you.
Keep your
Thank
faith.
you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving us such great, important tips and enlightening us for with such important updates on astrology. And I hope, guys, that whoever is watching, that एस्ट्रोलॉजी की तरफ से आपको अब डर नहीं लगना चाहिए. यू शुड नॉट स्केर्ड ऑफ एस्ट्रोलॉजी. एस्ट्रोलॉजी इज अ थिंग विच इज अ नेविगेशन सिस्टम विच हेल्प्स यू टू रीच योर डेस्टिनेशन फास्टर. आज हमारे फोन में गूगल मैप्स इंस्टॉल्ड है. पहले नहीं होता था. पहले भी हम जाते थे, बट नाउ आफ्टर यूजिंग द गूगल मैप्स वी कैन बी मोर डिटरमाइंड एंड मोर सर्टेन दैट यस वी आर ऑन द राइट path. And
Correct.
there can be another ways also which can save our kilometers or save our minutes. So that the same way we can have the astrology also. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks a lot for giving your precious time, and looking forward for more certain more this type of episodes again. Thank you so much, ma'am. So, friends, I hope you have enjoyed this session. And again, I would request you, to all of you, whoever is watching this, please do not procrastinate on anything. If you want to do anything, just take the smallest amount of action and continue to take action step by step, step by step, step by step. Because हम सोचते बहुत ज्यादा है कि करेंगे 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 और हम करते कुछ नहीं है. Be it your personal goals, be it your professional goal, be it your financial goals, or be it your emotional, spiritual, social, whatever the thing. Whatever you want to do, break it down to the smallest step and start doing it every day. Just allocate 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes. Be it meditation, 5 minute की meditation भी बहुत है. If you want to do breathing, 30 seconds of breathing is also good. If you want to start investment, even a 500 rupees SIP is also good. But start, don't procrastinate. And if you need any help, anything, I will tag Rama ma'am in my post so you can contact her if anyone wants to directly connect with her. And if anyone wants to have a wonderful session, if you want, please contact her. And if anyone wants to connect for a financial clarity session, for a personal finance session, then please connect with me. And I will be glad, I will be grateful that if I will be able to help you to provide the clarity. With this, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, everyone, who is watching this. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.